Ryan Abbott, where he's 28. I've got him down as 29. It may have been a typo. Big Pants Vale gets a hand on it, knocks it down. Into the quagmire, comes out the back to Circuit. Circuit gets it end over end. Ball comes out to, that's Louis Holmer again. He keeps mixing me up with that haircut. Bouncing ball wide. Free kick to Patton, I reckon. Yeah, he's got it on half forward.
Yeah, just held him back a little bit.
So it's going to come back. I think you're right, Milky, to be Patton to bring the ball back to this one. So he's going to be about 60 out when he takes his kick. He's going to play out quickly, get to 55, spear it into the pocket.
Oh,
he's got one out there.
Look who's marked it. Welcome back, Tommy Couch.
Just rolling with the long sleeves too. But
yes.
Bit cold for him on his return to the country. And watch him here. How's this for a start? How's this as an inclusion? Just playing deep in the forward line in a forward pocket. He's looking taller too. He's just pulled the socks up too.
He's look, guess whose mum's got a whirlpool? He's looking brilliant white.
So you would think that he won't make any mistakes here with Tommy Couch. Just makes his way now. Bit of an under kick, and he's pushed it across the face for a minor score. The first score of the day, Bell Park. Just the one behind Grovedale yet to score. And Milky, we said it before we went on here. Surely four of us could get the clock sorted out.
Didn't happen.
Did not happen.
As Waldron goes to take his kick from fullback. One behind on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. Goes wide, bouncing ball. Pick up over to Delaney. Trying to crash his way through on that occasion. It's Ford. Should have gone to Holden. Gives it back to Delaney. Smothered. Good smother there.
Real good
Is that
stuff.
Paddy Bright just smashing that over the line?
Looked like it may have been.
And we'll have a throw in. 45 around from the Bell Park goal.
Right now, favourite pocket of the day behind the behind this really good looking pole in front of us.
That's why you've got it.
Bet to the ball's down there all day.
So thrown back into play, wrapped up really quick there, not going anywhere. So we're about 40 out from the Bell Park goal, doing all the attacking early on here. Struggling to get a clean possession away, so it's no none. The ball just went up, hit the deck. Rounds was involved, came out. Garth was there, he threw a fist at it, didn't go anywhere. Now Speedy Dean's just trying to crash his way through there. He's as tough as anything. Now we're stuck behind that pole. We're just waiting for it to come out the other side.
The bloody cameraman, all he's looking at is a bit of metal.
Gets out eventually. Mark almost taken there. That was Bo getting involved. Handball over the top. That was given a right. But eventually it's just worked over the line.
Just worked it over the old Timmy Sheringham. Good bit of smothering there.
Great pressure from the Dragons to begin with. They're all over him early.
There's a spinning ball. Half forward for Bell Park. Big shorts. Vale. He's got the old Falcon on the schnoggin. Gore trying to crash his way through his pattern. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire says, you go on, Ski.
Yeah, really solid tackle that.
That's Big Abbott, the ruckman.
He just threw Patton around then, didn't he?
Yeah. There's a pattern forming.
Oh, Milky. It didn't take you long at all.
Had that one planned.
No, off the cuff. There's nothing planned for this bloke, mate. Don't worry. Whoa, look at the bloke Erskine getting it down there at half back.
He's moved
Big
far
Geordie.
up the field.
Baxter has come with him.
Any chance we could get it out of that pocket?
Yeah, just get it out of there. So we just get it up your end. Right in front of the kicks commentary truck here. Abbott third in the behind, but Johnson takes a cracker right in front of us. Is that a chance for the elite?
No, it's not.
Oh, I reckon it is.
Louis Holmer, get some hair about you and Mark Neville. He's just socking it forward. Patton got it, handballed over the top. He's looking for Farrell. Couldn't take it now. They can work it here. That was Waldron getting involved. Gave it over the top. They got to run it there. And Wellington, he's just going to go spear it down the line. Benny Johnson's there. Took his eyes off the footy. Took out his man. He probably should have marked it. Eventually it goes over the line in front of Buck Donoghue. On the half-forward flank for Grovedale. They finally move the ball forward.
Yeah, no, that's no good for me, though. I can't see a damn thing up there.
You got this TV screen right in your face.
That's the beauty of having the man up on the roof.
And the cameraman we get, they're always on the ball, so they'll look after us with that one. Thrown back into play there. Vale getting the tap down. Didn't go far. Now trying to work his way out there was Circuit. It came out the back, throwing a boot out there. It was Young, and he's kicked it out the full. Straight into the stands there.
It's gone on the roof.
Just about where my six landed a couple of years ago.
Oh. He's hit 1-6 in his entire life.
And I bring it up every time I return.
And it was playing in the under-9s, and it was a Smurf ball.
So back into play there. Just brought back in, and Chris Lynch there. Buzz's mate finds it. He's old maths teacher.
Old maths teacher. You used to let him watch basketball at school.
He did too. He went out wide. He found Benstead. He gave the hands off to Henderson in the long sleeves. He's a little bit chilly out there. Goes along the line. Eventually over that line in front of Jackson Bright.
Calling out in the full. Speedy Dean's from 50 metres away. He's calling it out in the full.
Come on, Speedy.
Spinning ball out of side. One behind to Bell Park on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. They leave Grovedale yet to score. Abbott over the top, hits Speedy Deans on the head, I reckon. Comes out to Waldron. Waldron by hand. Circuit by hand across to Speedy Deans. Young slips through his fingers. At the back of the pack was Henderson. He's wrapped up. Umpire says, give it to me. We'll have a ball up out of wing. It's certainly willing, boys. Nice and tight and hard.
It is. Could be a low-scoring game, this one.
Keeps going this way.
Exactly. So Vale just flipped it out the back there. He had a man there in Farrell coming up at the footy. Now he just gets in there Vale himself and just gets it out of there. Speedy Deans, though, his head over the footy, and he's just looking for the line and gets it eventually in front of, I reckon that was Aaron Hutchinson over there.
Plenty of stoppages so far.
Yeah.
Neither team can get any space.
Look at the Grovedale forwards pushing up the field. They got no one inside 50.
Oh, Abbott over the top of Vale. Gets it down to Young by hand. Over the top, kick smothered on that occasion. That was Billy Jones' kick. Ball rebounds back. Front spot, but it's smashed away by Benstead. And the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in out of side. Gee whiz, the boundaries earning their dough today, boys.
Where's old mate from last week? I want to know whether he went the Lammies or not. That could be him out there. Nah, looking a bit young. Throw back into play. Abbott just tried to slap it out the back. Now Johnson just palms it forward. Farrell getting involved. Wrapped up quickly there by Waldron. Not going anywhere on the outer side, on the wing there, centre wing.
Could be a low-scoring game. There's only 7 goals apiece in the reserves, I think. So
yeah, Abbott wins this one, knocks it down. Did he get one in the back was the call from the crowd, but nothing doing. Wait till I see that Grovedale player getting up. When he goes out the other side, it's Cam Young. He doesn't, umpire says, give it to me. Up they go. Abbott again over the top. Hands out by his teammate there. I reckon it was Luke Ford. Ball's quickly kicked in the empty Grovedale forward line. Erskine trails Baxter, then manages to keep his feet. So too against Benstead, but the ball goes over the boundary line. 30 around. First entry into their forward 50, I think, boys, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon it might be.
So. Except for the one that went out on the full.
Was that inside the 50? I couldn't see from here. Was that inside the 50?
May have snuck in. So he's thrown back into play deep inside Grovedale's forward 50. The Ruck's going to do battle there. Coming in from the side there, doing the ruck work. There was Caldwell, Ash Caldwell, that is. Now Bright's tapping along in front of him. He's trying to pick it up. Can't do so. Sheringham with his head over the footy. Now gathering it for Grovedale. A player, Milky, who we did not have on our team sheet just to make things nice and interesting.
29 is not Ryan Abbott.
No, it is. Well, Abbott's in the 28, so we've got a stoppage right on 50. There's Vale just getting the tap down. Went to Sheringham. He's just thrown a left booter to get it out of there. Coming up the footy there and meeting it. That was Bright. Gave the hands off. They're just trying to work it down the wing. Stack ran into a little bit of trouble. He's swinging back in board. Now he just goes back to the outside. Gets on his right boot. Puts it out in front of Ian Alley. Boundary line's beating him. And we'll have a throw in.
Jared Martin is 29, boys. And Ryan Abbott is 28. Just to confuse us.
There's always something.
That's all right. I could have got it wrong as the ball bounces. Sheringham, the brothers are there. Try to get the handball out. Waldron in the way. Big Shorts Vale sends him into attack. Bouncing ball. Got one boot at it. Did Gubbins. The ball comes out of attack cleanly now on the boot of Whitney. But he only goes as far as... big kick from Louis Holmer into the square. Up they go. Couched at ground level, tries to pick it up, then sees it over the boundary line. The post is in the way, so I can't see the outcome.
Throw in.
Gets a throw in. Thanks very much for that, Barnsey. Lean forward, I've just got him. Spinning ball, 2 metres around from the Bell Park goal. Up they go. Abbott knocks it down. Quick hands. Comes out the back, Gubbins. His kick, deliberate. Out of bounds, he's paid the kick. I'm not sure it's on the full or deliberate. But it's definitely a free kick.
It may have been deliberate.
Either way, free kick to Couch. He's about to have the second shot on goal for the game. Not just for Bell Park, but for the game. He gives himself some room. Round the body he goes and bang!
Stop it.
First one. Tommy Couch has kicked the entire score for the game. 1-1-7 Bell Park lead on this Blood Toyota scoreboard. To Grovedale yet to score.
Reckon we'll roll it down to Milky for the Elite Training Centre.
Can I go with that one?
We'll roll with one early.
Go early, no, fair enough.
Finally a bit of class in this game. First time we've really seen anybody have a decent kick, really.
I think the kick from Holmer deep into attack really sort of upset the Grovedale backline. Weren't quite ready for that big long bomb.
Erskine starting up near the wing now. He
Yeah.
started high forward at the first bounce.
Just trying to get himself involved. So in the centre, it's Vale. Abbott just palmed it down. He's looking for rounds now. Jacko Sheringham gets out the back, handballs it off to Hutchinson. He's running off the line. He can just bomb it forward. Didn't really have any there. Polkey was trying to gather it. Grovedale got the numbers, just clear it out there. It's just a long kick towards the halfback flank. Swain sitting underneath, but Erskine comes at the front. Couldn't quite hold it. Came again level. Erskine goes and gets it again. He's just trying to shrug Benstead. Gets wrapped up. Good stuff there by the Bell Park players. Now comes out to Holmer.
Good
Where's
pick
that
up.
sunscreen, Holmer? Get it on top of that head. Gets handballing forward. Now Grovedale worked it out. Waldron involved. Handballed it off. Now gathering it was Abbott, gave it off. Now the short kick down the line was poor. No, it worked out just in board.
Just got him.
Reckon that circuit now comes out wide to Billy Jones. Goes for a bit of a run. There's a hand on that as he kicked it. Lynch is able to gather it. His ankles on halfback. Give it over the top to Swain. Handles it back to Lynch. It was intercepted well. Billy Jones has kept going. Really good smother there from Swain. It's gone over the line. Well overthrown on the half forward flank. Grovedale into attack. It's hot footy in there then.
Yeah, it did well. Still think it's going to be a tight result as they go up. Abbott reaches over the top, smashes it down. Holmer in there again, dishes off the handball, over to Stack. Stack's hands go to Ian Alley. Can he keep it in front and in play? He can't. Right in front of this Kicks commentary truck. He misses, he sends it over the boundary line.
A couple of classy touches from Holmer there, picking up and sweeping through.
He's
Got good acceleration for a big man.
So thrown in right in front of us here. Abbott just takes it out of the ruck and then shrugs a couple and handles over the top. Cirque couldn't take it cleanly. There's Holmer involved again. Has those hands, gives it along the line to Ian Alley's handball in border. Stack was intercepted and eventually over the line.
Got another hand in there, Louis. Well done.
It's really good stuff there by Jared Martin too, just to knock that one over the line.
He looks young, Jared Martin. How old
Yeah,
is he?
really
Whitey?
young.
No idea.
I don't reckon he's shaving. I thought it'd be one of your boys under 16. Spinning ball. Up they go. Abbott wins this one. Knocks it down. Circuit's in there. So too Louis Holmer. Had a great first quarter. Gets over it. And the umpire says no chance. We'll have a ball up.
It's very much like under 12s footy. There's numbers around the footy
Yep.
all over the ground.
Yeah.
Right in front of the Kicks commentary truck. Up they go. Big shorts. Knocks it down to Ian Alley. It then chips in Waldron. Gets it to Young. Calls him a throw against Waldron. Free kick to Rounds.
What do you
No,
reckon?
it's Ian Alley's got the free.
Can't
Did
see
he-
them paying that all day.
No. So Ian Alley's just going to go short.
Look,
He's
he
got
do.
Holmer again. He's having a bucket load of it early. He just brings it back in board. Rounds. He's just going to swing around and throw it towards the top of the square. Floating in front there and almost taking the mark there. That was Whitney getting back there. Grab a kick out of there. It's eventually going to find its way to Wellington. I reckon it is on the outer side. It's not going anywhere too quickly. Lynch is over the top there, laying a strong tackle. Also involved there was Govins and a few others. Benstead standing at the back there.
You're right about this. These pack forming like the under 12s. It's just they're like bees at a honey pot. Up it goes, very wide. Abbott again reaches over, kick smothered, comes out. I reckon that's forward. Lukey Ford that was wrapped up, and we'll have a ball up right on the paint. 50 out from the Bell Park goal. They lead 1-1-7 to no score on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. Up they go. Vale might have won that one. Knocks it down. Umpire's calling for a throw-in on outer side.
So thrown in on that outer side. Vale and Abbott really good at
Yeah, it's
battle.
gonna be
at
a
the
great
moment.
battle
It's
all
been
day.
brilliant so far. And Abbott had a fly to Ben Johnson, came over and then just palmed it down. Got it out the back. I reckon that Stacks has thrown on the boot going forward. Garth shoved underneath it, and there's the mark taken at the back of the pack there by Dylan Whitney.
Whitney Houston's got it. Back pocket. Goes wide. Finds his teammate. Is that Cameron Young? I can't quite work it out.
Bo McNamara back there.
Oh, yes, Bo. There's a post in the way.
Yeah.
Bo goes down the line. Finds Delaney. Delaney got it at half back. Still waiting. Gets the call from his teammate there in Dylan Williams. Decides to go straight up towards Abbott. Oh, should have clunked that one. Big Ryan. Boy, gee, good smother there, but he's hurt himself. Speedy Deans, he's stopped Vale's kick, but he's copped it right in the shins. He's in big trouble, boys. Keep an eye on him.
Oh, yeah. That
He's copped the big shorts right in the calf.
Would not tickle.
No,
He
he's
wound
in
up
trouble.
that kick pretty well.
And Hutchinson went over and just gave him a shove while he was in a bit of pain. Stone up in the meantime, trying to change his way out of there. Was Grovedale play. He's just kicked it up and under. Erskine's going to try and trap it. Can do so, but he's really strongly tackled there.
It's
Good stuff.
one of the new boys in Mitchie Alford.
Yep.
Gee, Speedy Deans, he doesn't want to go off. He's going to try and run that out.
Mitchie Alford, plenty of size about him too. Landing that tackle, so thrown back into play again. Vale was strong in the contest. Timmy Sheringham was at the drop of it and just threw it on the boot. He's got it going forward. Farrell's underneath and flew and almost took it on the chest. Came out to the front there. Patton's going to try and gather it. Came out to Stack. He's now wrapped up. He just put his head down and tried to go into that tackle. It came out. Grovedale are trying to just scrum this one forward. Patton's on top there, just diving in and holding it up.
Jeez.
And the umpire eventually calls for it.
I reckon the team rule is if your bloke gets jump on top of him. Unbelievable.
I think the centre of the ground's got a bit of an impact on the way the game's being played because they're avoiding it, aren't they? The ball's just going
No one wants to go near it.
Need a quick switch of play and then...
McNamara gives it across to Whitney. Whitney, the old Houston, goes to the outer side. Gets out to Speedy Deans. Can he keep... Oh, he's made an amazing recovery, the little boy. Goes around the body. Bounce ball. Oh, Lynch chips in. Good control.
Stuff from Lynch.
Just chips it down the line. He's got one loose in Ian Alley. Ian Alley is half forward. He's got a partner there in Farrell. Hits him on the chest, laces out. 50 out. He's got rounds. If he switches right across the 50 arc, marks it. He's more straight in front. Chips it wide to guess who? Louis Holmer. Louis used to have hair, Holmer. And he's got a kick right in front of us.
I can't believe he gave it up.
He's had the same. He was like a twin with Johnson. Then he's gone now he's got to cover that ball spot.
Look at that spot. Maybe that's the reason he's nicked it off. But
yes,
maybe just go the number 1 or the 0, the clean skin head on top.
We're looking right over his shoulder from the kicks commentary truck. Goes with a bit of a hook and kicks a minor score. It's all Bell Park though, boys.
They're the only ones that can get it forward, aren't they? Holmer's having a huge impact starting on the wing. He's just roaming wherever he likes at the moment.
Well played by Lynch down there, half back too. Beat 3 opponents to turn the ball over.
Really good stuff. He attacked it brilliantly. And the ball's just going for an excursion out the back of the cars down there.
1-2-8 Bell Park. To no score yet from Grovedale on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, but in the reserves that Torquay Road end was the scoring end. So I don't know if that's going to have much of an impact. We'll soon find out.
So Waldron just brings it back into play. He's just going to go short into the pocket. Is that Delaney down
forward,
there?
I reckon it is. I may be wrong, but
so he just goes.
Closer than Delaney.
Yeah, fair goal. Just taking a punt. It looks like it's circuit on the outer side there. Just taking another punt. We're a long way away. He's just chipped it up down towards the wing. There was a few flyers. Buck Donoghue gets involved, handballed it out the back. Speedy Deans is there. He didn't get near it. Hutchinson, he then laid a strong tackle on him.
I've just followed it. It was Ash Caldwell.
Ah, fair enough.
So both wrong. Forward's got the green boots.
Yeah.
Up they go again. Oh, big third man up was Tim Sheringham. Fists it forward. Ian Alley's there at ground level. Can he trap it? No, he can't. Over the top was Baxter. Umpire's looking, circling. What's he done? He's pinging someone.
Oh, that's hot.
Who's it? Oh, he's pinged the Grovedale boy. Free kick to Baxter.
Stiff.
Oof. Sends it inside the arc. Oh, big stretch there from Garth. Can't quite make it. Couch. Oh, traps it. Gets around one. Goes a bit of an up and under kick inside the arc. Up they go. Oh, over the top and taking a mark. Is that Polky?
Yeah.
Looks a bit like him. Mark's 30 out.
Really good grab and
looked like really only one committed to the footy.
Yeah, he read it early and he looked like the only one that was really going for it there.
Yep.
For that reason, I'm not writing it down for the Elite Training Centre.
Okay. Didn't realise you were the sole bloody judge of that anyway.
Hey, if you ask me to control the writing down of him,
you're controlling the writing down of him.
I'm taking full ownership of it.
Polky squeezes in on, I reckon. Yep, umpire goes back to the middle. So Bell Park, 2 goals, 14 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard to Grovedale. Yet to score at the...
we'll run with 19.
What have you just adding? What are you just throwing onto it? Because it took you to forget.
I'm throwing about a minute on, I reckon.
Okay, yeah, righto. Good work.
So here we are, back in the centre. I was really
do
liking
something
the
to get
fact
themselves
that,
into the game, Grovey.
Yeah. It was funny, I changed my tip to Bell Park for the fact that Tom Couch was back playing for him, but he hasn't actually done a lot, so my tip was just stuffed to begin with. So we're back in the centre now. It was thrown up and then wrapped up real quickly. Dean's laying the tackle on Vale. There's a hot difference and a half for you.
Jeez. Good recovery from Deans.
He could wear those shorts as a dress. Thrown up, Abbott just tapped it down. Jacko Sheringham got involved and he didn't go far. Now getting in the middle of it all was, I reckon that was Kate Wellington.
Cam Young.
Oh, Cam Young. Wellington was just off the side.
Big shorts, up he goes again. Grabs it out of the ruck this time, gets it on the boot, kicks it towards the Kicks commentary truck. Leading in the race is Patton. Over the top of him is Ford and also Circuit. No, sorry, that's Alex Gubbins. Gubbins runs it over the boundary and will have a throw in. Right here in front of the Kicks commentary truck. 14 plays 0. Spinning ball, up they go. Big shorts fail, knocks it down. Deans chips in, dishes off the handball, down to Young. Can he get it? That's Jared. He's wrapped up in a tackle by Tim Sheringham. Couple of hard nuts there. And we'll have a ball up right in front of us.
I'd like to see some more numbers around the footy. That'd be good.
So rucks to the bell there. Timmy Sheringham just came up as the third man up, got a fist on it. Jacko Sheringham was trapping it. Young was there as well. Ian Alley tried to keep it in play, but he was just pushed over the line there by Cameron Young.
A bit of lip going on there amongst the boys. It's good like that.
Speedy loves it. So thrown in right in front of us again. Vale and Abbott. Abbott's just got that little bit of a leap at the moment. He just flips it out the back, but Timmy Sheringham was there and gave it off.
Play.
That was good stuff. So Billy Henderson just came streaming through the middle, but his kick was poor. I reckon that's Buck Donoghue just floating back there. You know he'll use it well coming out of here. He's just going to go really short and finds Jordan Harrison. Hasn't got a lot moving for him. Vale's just he's just plugged the hole up the field and no one wants to go near. He gave it out the back. It's Buck Donoghue. He just wants to get involved and just sink the slipper into one. He's gone out. Benny Johnson's in a good position. At the front was Abbott. He almost held it. Came to ground level. Lockie Wright's there. Gave it off to Young. He just sold a little bit of candy. Hammered it out wide. That was Wellington just threw a fist at. Probably should have taken it. He won't keep it in play. I wouldn't have thought. But he gains a couple of extra metres at the end. And Hutchison gives him a little bit of lip as he shoved him into the fence. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, good bit of back chat. Look at the look on this boundary's face. Here he goes. Spinning properly, son. That's it. Spinning ball right in front of the Kick commentary truck. Vale up over the top. Gets it clear. Good pick up by Ford. Gets it over to Gubbins. Kick smothered by Patton. Patton, can he keep it in play? No, he can't. As the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw.
He gave you a cheeky grin.
Yeah.
He loves it.
They love it. Don't worry about that. The old boundaries, they do a great job.
Because they probably watch it during the week too and go, yeah, a bit of me. So thrown back into play, half forward flank for Bell Park. Abbott just getting the front position again. I reckon he's winning that battle at the moment, but Vale was good at ground level, just shrugged a couple, gave it off Timmy Sheringham, couldn't take it cleanly. Vale's got in there and laid a strong tackle and it's been held up right where it was thrown into on the point of the square.
Don't know that Cam Young had a lot of time to do anything with that.
He had stuff all in there. So Timmy Sheringham done this a few times. Third man up, just threw a fist out the back. Gubbins will gather it. Now just get on the right boot, a tumbling punt up the wing. Swain there on right. Swain gets the fist over the line.
Don't get Swain wrong, do you?
No. I bloody wouldn't want to get it wrong, eh?
Played cricket with him, didn't you? What, he's a teammate?
Yeah, teammate for a couple of years then, not anymore.
Spinning ball. Because you've sold out as the ball comes down to Jared Young. You know about that, Barnesy, don't you? Sold out his cricket career. He's gone into Bannockburn, have you?
Moved down a few levels.
Yeah, gone for cash.
No cash.
They're gone for cash. Up they go. Hickleton for money. That was the headlines. As the ball comes out to Vale. He's kick smothered. Trying to crash his way through is Jared Young. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire says, give it to me. I thought you wrote the headlines, Barnesy. Hickleton for money to Bannockburn. Allegedly getting $1.50 a week and a can of Coke as the ball comes down to Cameron Young. He's wrapped up in a tackle. And we'll have a ball up again. Gee, that took a while. I'd already made a decision 5 seconds ago that he's having a ball up.
Doing the umpire's job for him.
Yeah.
So thrown up again here. Vale was strong. Just got a tap on it. Farrell's over the top of it. Getting back there was Ford with those green boots. Just got it going forward. Buck Donoghue was involved. Rounds there as well. He just got a left boot on it in the end. Right behind that pole now. Can't see stuff all. Now gets out the side. Waldron's there. He's just going to grab it and give the hands off. Grabs out, trying to edge their way forward. Going to gather those Patton. He's got a number in the middle. It's Lynch. He's going to look to give it out back to Sheringham. No, he sold a couple of bits of candy. It was Jackson Sheringham. Gave it back to Patton. He just throws on that left boot inside forward 50. He needs to fly out the back. Polkey was there. He couldn't quite bring it to ground. Comes back in board. Farrell's got it. Sidestep a couple on the left boot. He's just going to bounce and push it across the face.
Just managed to get it in for a score.
Yeah,
Charlie boy.
Need to just throw that one up in the air and let the wind do its work. And he tried to just go the little dribbler.
reckon we've probably played about 12 minutes down in that pocket.
Behind that pole.
Grovedale will be hoping that that's the way it's going to evolve next quarter, because otherwise, as Waldron brings it out, goes deep, finds Delaney. Delaney dishes off the handball to Whitney. Whitney goes with that left on the outer side. Lynch is in there, gets a fist, knocks it down. Big Shorts is there. What can he do? The ball comes back to Speedy Deans on the outer side. I reckon he's put it out in the full. He has. Relieving kick to be taken by Johnson, I think.
It's a few out of the fulls this quarter because they're playing to the boundary line due to that centre.
Yeah, I think sides are reluctant to go through the corridor, aren't they? They try to bypass the
Neither
bog.
team's defending the centre as well, so they're just all flooding to one side and it's impossible to move the ball through.
Lynch.
Lynch, he's in a lot of strife there. And he has the dancing around on the spot. He just kicked it forward. Gubbins just threw a fist at it, came to ground level. Now they can work it out along the line. The kick wasn't great though. Louis Holmes just sitting under it again. They give him his 13th touch. See what his disposal's like here. He's just going to kick it towards centre half forward. He's got Garth in a 1-2. Garth, it's just went straight over his head. Couches out the back, but so is Gubbins, and he's going to try and track it back there. Through for a minor score. Another one to Bell Park. Grovedale yet to score.
Is that a behind a Holmer?
Just a
I reckon it is.
How's that? He's marked that on centre wing and kicked it 100.
Yep, that's a behind a Holmer.
So Bell Park 2 of 4, 16. Grovedale yet to score. We've travelled, I reckon, about 25, 26 minutes.
Well, that might be about Whitney who kicks it out, finds Delaney. Oh, just accidentally knocked out, claiming the 50, but it's not going to happen. Delaney's probably at the true centre half back, goes, it's an underground pass. He gets there, he tries to find Jared Martin, but he can't get it. Ball goes wide from Jackson Bright. Bouncing ball, picked up by Garth, goes towards goal. He likes it. He already started to celebrate. Minor score to big Jared.
It was a nothing sort of kick too. He's just chipped it up and it's carried 50.
He's a bit of a premature celebrator. Garth, he pulled one out last week.
Oh.
There we go. Did he?
Yes.
Come on, Garth. We'll be all over that now.
One of those huge come-ons as the ball went over the post.
So Walker, shocking kick. He just puts his head straight in his palm and goes, what in the hell have I done? Kicks it straight to Timmy Sheringham, 30 out.
Goal.
Yeah, write it down.
The last two kick-ins from Grovey were threatening to be chopped off. That one was just a shocker. Playing with fire down there.
He might be handing over those duties very shortly, I reckon, Waldron. So Timmy Sheringham just gets a little bit of a jog up, kick on its way. He steered it through perfectly.
Called it as he marked it, not as he kicked it.
Bell Park to skip on to 3-5-23. Grovedale yet to score. That's all thanks to Blood Toyota in this first quarter, Milky.
It is, guys, and that was almost suicide, putting it down Tim Sheringham's throat. That's a certain goal every time.
There's a bloke on either side who you don't want having the ball inside forward 50. One's Buck Donahue for Grovedale, and you got Timmy Sheringham for Bell Park. Neither of them are going to miss.
Exactly. So 3-5-23 to zip in this first quarter. Might be singing early again today as the ball goes up. Abbott against Holmer. Knocks it down. Paddy Bright. He's wrapped up in a tackle by Bogue. Umpire says Ugonski.
Perfect tackle from Bogue.
Was, yep.
Pit in the arm.
Bogue's right in front of the kicks commentary truck. He's got one here if he wants it. In Billy Jones. He ignores him. Kicks it into the pocket. Looking for... Johnson just gets there and knocks it down. Jacko Bright dished it over to Lynch. Stack into the partner. Stack. Bogue gets it back. Then dishes over the handball. Up he goes. It's picked off on this occasion by Farrell. Farrell gets it over to his teammate there. I reckon that was Alford, who goes very wide into Louis Holmer territory, who was doing the ruck work 30 seconds ago. And we'll have a throw in. Out of side. Hasn't he?
Ball keeps finding him.
He hasn't exactly ventured deep though, I reckon, in the forward 50. Maybe he may just be playing between the arcs, being that link.
Yep.
So he'll be thrown in on the outside there, and Holmer is doing that ruck work against Abbott. Abbott just got the tap down, was to no one as Billy Henderson picked it up and just threw it on the boot going forward out in front of Bright. It's going to get out the back to Waldron. He can't quite gather it. Getting involved with Bright again at ground level. Comes out to McNamara, who's just going to charge. So Whitney just charged his way through, gave the hands off. He was looking for Circuit, but went over his head and over the line. So we'll have a throw in, a centre wing once again. We could break records here today with this throw-in business.
Well, they've sore arms.
And they're dope. They get a pie and a can of Coke, apparently, the Boundaries, as the ball comes out the back.
The Hickleton wage.
As the ball comes forward. Oh, over the top, Johnson over Speedy Deans. Puts it into the path of his teammate in Wellington. Is that Wellington with the long sleeves? Goes to... Oh, ball goes down the line. It's marked by Caleb Basley, I reckon. Former Bellpost Hill boy, isn't it? I reckon that's who it is in the pocket.
Yeah, he looks a little bit confident here too.
Yeah, that's... he's lining up to have the... It'll be the first score.
Bit of free-flowing footy there for a change too.
Yeah. Nice out in space.
Yeah.
So it's Basley right in front of the opposition interchange. Coach's box, whatever you want to call it, goes towards goal. Gets it right on the goal square, but up and taking a strong mark is Johnson in defence.
This guy will take 20 marks today.
Oh, write him down. That's 2 that I've counted. So you got 18 to go.
Still a chance. So Johnson just throws on the big, and now there. Garth just wanted to fly it. It came out the back, coming over the top. It was Harrison, but look who's got out the back here, just going for a little bit of a gallop. That's Paddy Bright streaming to the centre, gave the hands off and stuffed it right up. Getting involved is Harrison. He's got one out over the back too. He's got Bogue. He can go for a run now. See what he can do with it. Just kicks it in the pocket. Out in front of Erskine, and he'll mark it. This is the pocket he slots it from.
One thing for certain, the distance will not be an issue.
And you know what it's said quite often about this too. This is where they just walk off at the end of the night.
The training night. Just
training
go pop.
night. So
I'll
he
kick a
just
couple before I
slots
go.
a couple from here.
Yep.
Sends the trainers down there to fetch the balls for him afterwards. And
as the sports science guys, don't do that. You'll do damage to your legs. Well, we'll wait till it'll take him a while. I've got a story for Vola. Oh, he's kicking right after the siren for Grovedale's first score. 3-5-23 Bell Park lead. This for Grovedale's first score.
pencil it.
Jordan Erskine comes in, right boot, and he's kicked it out in the full.
Shanked it.
Kicked it out in the full, so Grovedale go first quarter without a score.
There we go.
On the Blood Toyota scoreboard. 3-5-23 Bell Park, Grovedale, no score. We'll take...
Hopefully he goes past the canteen and gets some hot jam donuts on the way.
Yes, has he got them on? Has Barnesy got those headsets? I can't see him. So where is he?
He was out he'll be walking around the back of the cricket nets, I reckon. You can see this lone figure walking around the back.
He does, umpire.
And look at that head just bobbing up against the black rubber.
Giving us a little wave.
Ball goes up. Yes, Vale wins that one again. Jared Young tries to crash his way through. Probably could have got a free kick there. Finishes up with his brother Cameron. He goes down the line. Erskine's a target. 1-2. Takes the mark. Good use of the body there, Jordan.
Milky, writing it down.
Writing it down.
Yep.
For the ETC Elite Training Centre mark of the day.
Second term at the 0 minute mark.
Have you started your clock?
Nah, stuff that up.
Well, we've only missed 30 seconds this time.
Yeah, so we're all right there. So I'll say it's the 30-second mark.
Jordan Erskine gets a chance to make amends very quickly after that miss on the end of the first quarter. This one, very relaxed look, runs in, runs straight, kicks through the footy, and it does not move. Straight through the guts. They're away to a fly-up. And, shall I say, a much-needed goal to the Grovedale Tigers.
They're always much needed when you haven't put a score on the board.
First one in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter.
That's what he's paid for. Reminds me of a story about Brendan Favola I heard once.
Oh, yes.
That's a great story. When they sent him off the track, those sports science guys, you'd not to do that. So he put footies in the boot of his car, and he'd go to a suburban ground and he'd have 100 shots at goal before he was done for the night.
On his way home. That's good, and that's why he was one of the better set shot kicks getting around. So back in the centre here, it's Vale up against Abbott. Abbott just had a fresh area at it. It came down, trying to get through there and take the ball away. It was Cameron Young. Speedy Deans was there as well. Jared Young now with it. He's tough over the footy. He gets around a couple and throws on the right boot. Look who's sitting underneath it. It's Louis Holmer. He can't quite take it out. The back there was Ford, gave the hands off. They're going to get a flying shot on goal here. Grovedale. Look at this. It's barely moved offline, but eventually it doesn't.
Basically got his first. Yep,
so through from minor score. So Grovedale 1-1-7, trailing Bell Park 3-5-23. Got him scoreboard, Milky, local excavator deal.
Oh, yes, you got something going on. But the good thing, Whitey, is that they're putting some scoreboard pressure back on Grovedale.
Yep.
Good work in the middle by Jared Young, both occasions too, there at the centre bench.
And Baxter kicks to himself, then goes wide, finds his teammate there in Hutchison. Finishes up with Jackson Bright, is it? Comes in to Patton. Patton's on centre wing, out of side. Good work there, Barnesy, on the microphone, on the special comments out wide.
Successful interview.
Yeah, boys, went well. Finish up with Lynch right in front of the Kicks commentary tuck. He goes back to Johnson. Johnson marks it at the true centre half back and goes straight across the glue pot, but it's fisted away. Oh, try and pick up by Rounds. Rounds, I reckon he threw that, but Abbott chips in and takes the mark, plays on immediately, goes down the line. Who's he got at the end of it? A bounce into Erskine Smits, it does. Goes around his body, distance will not be the problem. He's got one home, into this open goal, goes bang! That's Ash Caldwell.
That is a super kick from Erskine.
He's
chiseled that from 55 to a man 10 out at the top of the square.
And on the Godding scoreboard, that takes Grovedale 2 goals, 1-13. They trail Bell Park 3-5-23. We've got a 10-point ball game all of a sudden, boys.
They're right back into it straight away. Bit like myself.
That was a set up, Barnesy. Heard Milky.
Barnesy, I think what you'll have to do, mate, is when you get hold of them, get them talking to you still inside the fence.
Yeah.
So that, because what happens, you might have got out of range, I think.
Not
that I know anything about the technical stuff.
Don't know how your eyes were going, Milky, but he was inside the fence.
I couldn't see him. Yeah, but maybe too far, mate. Drag him towards us. Get him a headlock, mate. Get him a headlock.
So we return to centre. It's Vale Abbott. This battle continues. Vale just slapped it out wide. He's got Young coming off like Cameron Young. He's just wrapped up really quickly there, and he's stuck in the centre. Speedy Dean sitting on top of him. He loves it. Speedy Dean stands up, and he's only as tall as Young on his knees.
Marigo was very lucky not to get a free kick against him before.
Yeah.
Do you know who Marigo is?
No.
Marigo Rounds.
Oh, no. Milky. These old man bloody dad jokes you've got. Absolute rubbish. So Timmy Sheringham, he goes out wide. He's got young Charlie Farrell there. He's just going to spear it out. Look at him. Look at him.
Just in the dukes.
He almost killed
Speedy.
Speedy.
So I think Speedy tried to spoil it and went straight.
He
didn't even get a hand on it.
Speedy is like a little fly in front of Garth, who's just got a 50, I reckon, from it might have been a little bit of abuse.
The players will be giving him a bit of lip because I'm fairly sure the umpire gave that free kick away because the umpire backed into a Grovedale player straight up from the throw up.
Okay.
So there we go. And look at this, Garth. He'll just chip this one over the hat. So Bell Park get there first of the term. They move along to a 4-5-29, leading Grovedale 2-1-13.
Not throwing that in the ETC mark of the day? No?
Nah.
Not in it? Okay.
Just
throwing it up.
There was just a little bit of a distraction. The flies were getting in his eyes, but
I noticed that ball up there, Ryan Abbott went around and tried to body Vale. I would have thought he'd jump at him.
Yeah, I reckon too. That's got to be the...
Yeah.
Got to jump over the top of him.
It was an unusual tactic.
Just noticed Cameron Young there was just having a little bit of a word to the umpire there, asking the question of him. Not sure what that would have been about. Maybe asking for a free kick when he comes charging off the line next time.
Up they go. Abbott does jump, but he went too early. Comes back to Sheringham. Good stretch for the footy there by Dylan Williams. He traps it, and we're right in the middle of the glue pot. And
I'm not going to be happy about that one.
No. What'd you drag me in here for, you blokes? I have to have a shower now. It's right in the guts of that glue pot. Up it goes. You can see the mud still on the footy. As the ball goes, Cameron Young throws a boot at it. Oh, gee, he just heaved that out of there, young Dylan Williams. Ball comes to a stop right on the edge of it, and we'll have another ball up. Tyler Stack.
As Dylan Williams, he usually runs around. He's a pretty pale-looking character. And he's the opposite now.
Got the job on Sheringham by the looks.
So it's thrown up. Vale just got the tap down. He's looking for Sheringham. Couldn't find him. Speedy Deans just gets out the back. He's just going to run around Ian Alley and eventually get a little right foot banana away from the contest there. Going to gather the ball with a little bit of time. Caldwell go over top. Good intercept there. Really good stuff. Now Stack. He's just going to kick it along the line. He's got Garth there. Didn't quite get to him. He gives the hands off. Couch is charging through. He might just have a flying shot from 45. It's a little bit left to right, but across the face for a minor score. 4-6 now, Bell Park. They move along to 30, leading this one by 17 points over Grovedale.
Waldron kicking in again. Looking for a target out wide. Goes to the outer side. Looking in the Abbott direction. Gets up. Just right. Puts a duke into it. Knocks it down the Lockie right direction. He kicks it end over end. Trying to get a run onto it is Hutchison from Bell Park. He decides to just paddle in front of him. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Right across the other side of the ground from the Kicks commentary truck.
So we're a long way away here.
That's why you've got the call.
Yeah, exactly. I know. You just quieten right up when it's on that side of the ground. So it was thrown in, trying to crash through there was bright. And Milky, I'm not sure if you realise this camera works superb. We've got a really good shot of this.
Good operator.
The TV screen.
Yep.
So we've thrown up another stoppage on that outer side. Vale Abbott, they both just crashed into each other and let the ball hit the ground and came out the back. Grovedale, they were almost out there, trying to run through was Whitney. Now Henderson's wrapped up in a really strong tackle by Speedy Deans. You'd love a tackle count.
Yep.
On Speedy Deans, he would have a mountain of them.
So up they go again. Over the top third man again, Sheringham, but nobody got hold of that. Gee, there was a Grovedale player ripped off the footy on that occasion. Advantage's been paid down the Buck Donahue direction. He fishes it out to his teammate there in Jared Martin. Goes backwards to Circuit. Circuit up and under. Erskine 2 to beat. Fisted away. Ball finishes up in the hands of Wright. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Buck Donahue. Couldn't get a boot on it. Minor score. I'll give that one to Lockie Wright, seeing as Buck couldn't get there. So quickly comes out.
Park, they're bringing it out really quick here, and then they're quickly held up. It's I reckon that might be one of the new blokes, Mitchy Alford, down there in the pocket. Not sure how long he's been rolling around for them, Milky. He kicks it up the wing and just trying to get in there and cut it off was Delaney, but he was just dumped by Garth as he tried to mark it, and he went over the line, so we'll have a throw in. About 70 around from the Grovedale goal.
Spinning ball, in it goes. Good. This is a great contest between these two big men. Lockie Patton takes the crumbs. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire circling. He's gone. He gone. Let me tell you, he gone. That's free kick to Circuit.
Get excited about holding the ball.
Gets it over to Whitney. Whitney goes deep in the corner. Erskine misses the mark, and the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. I was getting excited for the umpire. I could see him. He was bouncing up and down the spot. He was waiting for his moment. You're gone.
I reckon the footy's probably travelled further this quarter than it did in the first quarter with all the stop-start play. But
how about this? Now. We've just had a throw in here. The young kid will throw it in now. A player, Alfred, had to go fetch it from the other side of the fence for the boundary umpire.
They're not allowed to. Apparently, there's been a boundary umpire shot because he crossed the fence.
Ball comes out.
Ball comes out. Well, you think they must be. Well, you reckon they must be thinking they're going to get shot if they cross the bloody fence. Give me a spell. Go and pick the damn thing up.
I thought you were serious for a second. I mean, how have I missed this?
No, it's just a ridiculous thing that umpires won't get over the fence to get the footy.
That was in Narendra.
Right, what? Free kick?
Yeah,
what happened there? Deliberate?
Bell Park player sort of shoved it across the line.
Oh, we've had a bit of a round-the-body nut. Not quite as good as Couchy.
I like the heckling of you too, Milky. That's some real good stuff. It's what we want to hear.
Was that little Jared Martin? I couldn't see for the yeah, it was. Jared Martin who kicked that minor score.
So Sheringham just brings that ball back into place. Just giving it a bit of a roost out to the half-back flank, and it came off hands and over the line.
Well, it just defies common sense. Nothing's going to happen. We'll get under the damn fence and get the footy.
You would have thought so. Yeah, it's Tommy Couch.
Whoa, look at the wind get hold of that.
That's gone a long way to the left of your radio top.
Well, either that or he's got a massive hook on his throat.
He needs to straighten that one out.
Oh, look at the trees. They're blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
There's a breeze out there. Come on,
bit.
Tonks. Cut it out. Tonks used to say there's never a breeze out there.
Tonks was shocking it right in the wind. So throw back into play. Vale just got the palm down. That's Young just trying to battle his way through there. Couldn't do so. They're going to work it out eventually. It's over the head of Billy Jones. It's going to work towards centre. Hudson will involve Ian Allen. Look at Couch. He's just going to run it through the mud in the middle of the ground. He's got Garth in a one-on-one. He'll be too strong. Out the front. There's a little bit of a hole, but he took it in the jukes, and they'll have a set shot from 30 out directly in front, Milky.
Yeah, they've got to work out I think a better matchup than Harrison. He's not working out on the one-on-ones. Maybe needs someone that can run and jump, I reckon, on Garth.
So Garth, this is where he should have had a set shot from before until he was given the 50 to the top of the square. He'll back him in, just to give this one a little bit of a chip on that left boot.
Just
caresses it straight over the umpire's hat. He's pretty happy with himself too. He's waiting for someone to get around him, and no one did. He gets there eventually though.
That was a premature celebration.
Yeah, one of those ones Barnesy alluded to.
Yes.
So on the Golding scoreboard, Bell Park just move along to 5-6-36. Grovedale trailing him 2-3-15.
So Josh Barnes has labelled him a premature celebrator.
The evidence was there.
Teammates were just waiting to make sure it went through. He'd already celebrated.
Back in the guts. And they brought it over in front of the Kicks commentary truck as well. Up they go. Abbott into the path of Young. What can he do? He's got Speedy Deans in there to help him. He's thrown into the ground. Yes, he was. The old sling tackle against Vale.
Young just tries to assert some dominance over Vale.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, so
Speedy goes wide. Long bomb for the little fella. Into the path of Donahue. Crumbs there from Cam Young. Dishes off. Back to the teammate there in Wellington. But it's Johnson.
Look at
As
him.
you'd expect, gets back and takes another one.
Just racking him
How many
up.
is that? That's 3 marks. You said 20.
I'm running with 8, I reckon. him and Holmer look similar.
Come down a bit.
So
Yeah.
no, 8 so far. So Stack's got it. He just went short out wide. He's got Swain. He's just going to get on that left boot, give it a ride down the wing to a contest situation. Garth came at it and hit the deck in front of him, and then eventually Speedy Deans picked it up and ran through a few and gave the hands off to Wellington. He gets on the right boot. Just going to pump it long, and look who it is, Benny Johnson. Just jot another one down, ride him down. He's just going to get around. He's kicked an absolute mung. It's just grubbed along the ground and went to Patton, though. It all worked out in the end. He's just gone short. He's got Lynch. He's got some work to do. Sidestep a couple, gave the hands off. Getting involved was Alfred. He's just going to kick it along the line. Trying to get it out the back was Farrell. He's tunnelled his opponent Gubbins and lays a strong tackle on Jones. He gave it off. But not being able to keep it in play was basically there.
The Grovedale player, though, just out the corner of the post that I saw, looked like he might have got one a fraction high.
Yeah, okay.
That was young Billy Jones.
So he thrown back into play. Abbott got into a good position, palmed it down, but Stack was there as well. He just grabbed it forward. Farrell was up to meet it. Gave the hands off to Henderson. He's got one over top in Ian Alley, but it just stuck in the mud in the middle of the ground there. Now Grovedale, they worked it better. Getting involved is Young. His kick was smothered. Now Jacko Sheringham can pick it up. He put his head over the foot.
He's riding him.
Ducked straight into a tackle. And now Billy Jones reacts a little bit
He's
angrily.
got Holmer here right in front of us.
He's got Holmer, but eventually
Jacko Sheringham, bit of class here. Dishes off to Rounds. Everyone's got one. Merry-go-rounds. It goes across to Paddy Bright, third in line, up Whitney, tries to get a fist to it, can't. Delaney in front of the bouncing ball, gets it off Gubbins, goes down the line, but it's only as far as his opponent in Swain.
So Swain just brings it back in board. He's looking for Jackson Sheringham. The kick wasn't great. They worked it well there. Now the up and under kick from Lynch, the centre half forward. Look at
who's under
it.
it.
It is just fallen in the lap of Holmer. Now he gets on the right boot. He's just going to kick it deep. He's got Couch at the back. He'll get around and take it on the chest. He just read it better than everyone else.
Ran around the whole group.
He ran around, including was his Ian Alley, his mate, that was just a bit, he's running around him to get the footy.
Okay, it might be.
Walking
And
towards.
we have got the best view in the joint of this one. Right over his shoulder.
I reckon it was Polky that he ran around. One of those two.
Hey, you're doing well to read the footy better than Polky.
Yeah.
So
Geez,
Couch.
looking straight. Look at the camera and work on this.
Oh, this is superb stuff. So Couch. Kick on its way, and it looks very, very good.
Just watch the goal umpire.
That was a very simple and easy set shot for Tommy Couch. He just slots through Bell Park 6. They move along to 6-6-42. Grovedale 2-3-15. And they really need a response now. They're starting to just fall a bit too far behind.
They kicked 3 this quarter, Bell Park, to the non-scoring end.
2 to Garth and 1 to Couch, I think.
Yeah.
What was the score at quarter time? 0.
23.
This is your sort of thing.
Yeah, I forgot to write it down. Was it 3-5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's Cameron Young out there. He must be something going on in his head. He was pretty happy with the feel of the grass. So thrown up, and Abbott just slapped it out of there going forward. That was Young coming off the line. He's got plenty of mud on the face there. He gave it back to Cameron Young. He's just giving it off to Speedy Deans. He'll strike a couple, give it back to Cameron Young, get on the left boot and just give it a bit of a ride forward. He needs a mark at the back there. Basically just got a hand on, trying to charge through Erskine. Really good stuff there. His hands were given off. They weren't great. Now getting involved with Caldwell. Sidestep a couple, then tackled. Johnson's been good. Hands it out the back to Lynch. Gives off to Henderson. He'll just get on the right.
Oh, look at that.
He heard the call and he gave it straight to Bright. Couldn't quite hold it. Deans was good in forcing a contest. Gives off to Sheringham. The fend off almost. Now to Rounds. He's going to handle it over the top. Henderson will be smashed here by Young. Caught the knee there. And now just throwing a boot out was, that was poor. Paddy Bright just threw a boot out. I thought he had a fresh area, but he's grazed it. He's grazed it out in the full.
So Matthew Bogue, the recipient of the free kick, fraction lucky, I reckon. Oh no, he's given it to Speedy Dean, so I couldn't see him for the post. Speedy Dean's got it. Rounds comes at him, up and under, goes to the centre half forward spot. Young and Erskine. Cam Young gets it. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Good tackle on that occasion by Benstead. And a free kick.
Oh, look at this.
Free kick going the way of Bell Park, who've gone to the outer side.
So Patton's just going to move it along there. He found Jackson Bright, goes a little bit of a run. He's got a lead from Couch. He's out on his own. He takes it in the hands. No, he doesn't. He put it down. Now he gives the hands off inboard. Farrell just slapped it forward, trying to put it out in front of Bright. Now it's Farrell going again. He's trying to keep it in play. Diving in on top there was Paddy Bright. I reckon he got in the back of his opponent, but didn't give away a free kick. Love to throw in 40 around from the Bell Park goal.
How long have we been going?
17.5.
7.5, 2-3-15, plays 6-6-42. That's Grovedale chasing Bell Park on the Godding scoreboard. Spinning ball. Up it goes. I thought everyone stopped there for a moment as the ball comes over the back. Ian Ellie wraps up his Grovedale opponent. Nothing doing. Umpire says ball it up. 40 out from this Bell Park goal. How's your Colac Newtown game going?
Yeah, we're just checking that one now. Colac appear to have... Oh, no, Newtown have got ahead. They're up by a kick, 8-8-56, playing 8-2-50. So, Grovedale trying to click it. Hutchinson taking a really strong mark there. He's dumped as he marked it too. So he'll go back and they'll just set up. He's got to run him out the back, so he gives the hands off. That was Baxter. He's just going to pump it in long, looking for Polkey. It was at his ankles. He couldn't quite take it. Benstead's moved up the field. He gets involved and he's wrapped up pretty quickly.
He's hurt himself. Polkey's hurt his fingers. He's got up, grabbing his hand.
It's a cold day, a little bit fresh.
Still look at that. He's that left hand. You watch him, boys. Keep an eye on it.
So Vale just threw a hand at it. He brought it to ground level and it's quickly wrapped up. I reckon they'll circuit lane the tackle on Patton.
Take those away from the front of me nostrils, or we'll just won't be able to stop as the ball goes up again. Vale and against his teammate there, opponent rather than Caldwell. Ball at ground level. Danger's here. Danger for Couch. Dishes off the handball to Jacko Sheringham. He's wrapped up in a tackle, dragged across the line. Surely we get a throw in there. 20 around from the Bell Park goal. They lead 42-15 on the Godding scoreboard. Another one of the young boundaries. Spinning ball. In he goes. Vale knocks it down. Speedy Dean's right at the bottom of this. He's wrapped up by the big man and we'll have a throw in. 20 around from the Bell Park goal again.
So in a dangerous position here. Bell Park looking good. Bright just flew up and then Ian Alley out the back. He's just got one bouncing towards goal. Look at getting involved. Rounds. He just threw a boot out near the trying to rush Grovedale. They still can't get it over. And eventually they get there. Bogue just walked it across.
I think the 4 shots then.
Just got to pick it up, doesn't he?
Everyone was just throwing a boot out. So Buck Donoghue hasn't done a lot so far. He'll bring it back into play. He's just going to go the short one to Waldron. And he just shows Waldron, here you go, the short pass coming out of the square.
Oh, that'll get back.
So Waldron
will get back.
He's just going to go out to the half-back flank. Mark taken there by Bogue.
Yes, that'll get back to Waldron. I will make sure Paul hears that as Bogue's got it at half-back. He goes to the outer side. It's gone very wide. Nearly gone a windscreen. Free kick to Baxter. Oh, don't tell me. No, someone can't go and get that ball. Gee whiz.
Yeah, it's the little gap Hutchinson's found in the... not Hutchinson,
yeah, that's
sorry.
Baxter.
Baxter. He found a gap in the fence.
So Baxter's got the free. Load up. Have a chip, Jim, as he goes long. Oh! Up the back was Abbott. Ball comes down to Benstead, gives it over to Stack. Stack goes forward into Ian Ellie. He's got 2-on-1 as the fist away from by Donoghue. Goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. 55 out from the Bell Park goal. They lead 43-15.
We'll swap roles now, Milky. You may as well have a chip.
I've got more class than that. I'll do it at half-time break. Yep.
No, can't wait. You've got to eat them while they're hot. Thrown back into play. Vale just slapped one out the back. Getting through was Abbott. Roving Vale's tap. He was wrapped up really quickly though by Jackson Sheringham, and he's been pinned for holding the ball.
Didn't get much of a chance to get rid of
No. He had bugger all time, really. So Sheringham's just going to kick it deep inside forward 50. He's got Garth there, 1 against 2. Couldn't mark it, get ground level. Donoghue was involved. He's just trying to pick up now. Throws a boot out, just gets it on that right foot going forward. Jared Young was out there. In front of him was Benstead. He's managed to keep it in play just, and it's worked for Grovedale Governance, who was able to gather it and gain an extra 5 metres before he was knocked over the line.
Gonna have to do something to get back in this game, I think, boys. Yep. Grovedale trail by 4-4 at the moment.
They just don't look like scoring.
No, they started off with like a house on fire, and they've just put it away. The cue in the rack as the ball comes, reaches over the top on that occasion. I reckon that's Caldwell over the top of Vale. Ball comes out, circuit over to Speedy Deans. Deans hooks the ball back to Erskine, hits him, laces out on the guts.
Beautiful kick.
It was a great kick, wasn't it? Erskine, this should not be an issue. He's only kicking from 55. Slight breeze behind him. And this is business stuff. Bang! Look at that one!
Oh,
Boom!
joking.
There's one to Erskine, and I would have to say I tipped that, boys. Shouldn't have been an issue.
Yeah, you did pick it.
Didn't take
Good
any time
kick.
with it either.
No,
Just
good
turned
kick.
around and went straight in.
It's his second for the day. Grovedale's third. They are 3-3-21. They trail Bell Park 6-7-43 on the Goddings scoreboard. That might just about have to be in the ETC, wouldn't it? The Elite Training Centre goal of the day.
I reckon it is, but Erskine, he's looking pretty trim at the moment. I'm not sure he needs a voucher.
He'd take anything for nothing. Don't worry about that, old Geordie.
So we're back in the centre. Vale up against Caldwell, I reckon it is here.
Yep.
You'd expect Vale to win, but Caldwell was good, and they both brought it to ground level, and then both dived on it. And I reckon Vale's dragged it in. The umpire's circling.
Oh, no! Oh, they tease you. That's a tease. You let it do that.
He almost leant down, and then he just put his hands to his chest, go, mine, fellas. Throwing back in the middle again. So Vale got the tap down. Sheringham was over the top of charging to the other Sheringham. That's Jackson. He
Got
gave
him.
it off, and he's just
Right in front of the
a little
umpy.
bit of a throw. So taking the ball will be Cade Wellington.
Wello is the call.
Yeah, he's waiting for something. He's just going to chip it out in the Erskine direction. He had it 1-on-2. Good fist out the back there.
Got a free for the spoil.
Now, come on.
Free kick for the spoil.
If you affect the spoil, should that be a free kick?
No, but it's the free kicks to Whitney, though.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so
bombs it towards goal, into the goal score. Just a minor score.
And Jordan Erskine's just standing there going, what about me, mate? Give your hands off.
Yep.
No. Erskine doing that.
Wouldn't you just somehow find a way to give it to him after that last effort? You just
Just go
get
to
it
him
to
every time. So bring the ball back into place. Baxter. He's
Oh, he
just
munged it. He munged it.
Mung. And here's Wellington. He's just got it right on 50.
give it to Donahue.
Buck gets it in the
goose.
back. He could have gone to it.
Wellington, you give it a Buck Donahue. He just plants it home.
He'll cop a spray if this falls 10 metres short, because he's going to have a go himself, is Wellington. He'll get to right on the paint of 50. He's giving it a
Wants
roost.
to kick
looks
it, has
good.
to kick
It looks
it.
really good. Oh, look at that.
Well, take it back. He's not a goose.
He's a little bit happy with himself,
Yeah.
too.
I think Jared Martin was onto that too. He ran about 15 metres to get on Buck Donahue too. I think he knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's it. You would know. 4-4-26. Grovedale to 6-7-43. Last two, which is a good sign for Grovedale. 4-4-28. I'm sorry, to 43. So it's a 15-point ball game here on the Godding scoreboard.
Round the grounds, Colac retaking the lead against Newtown. 27-minute mark of the second term there. They're up by 1 point, Colac.
Wow, you're really starting to grow into that role.
Oh, I've got a lift. After you told me last week I was about a 3 over 10 previously.
Up goes Abbott, knocks it down. Oh, might have got one high on that occasion. Was that Williams as the ball comes out the back forward, gives it back to Williams. He's wrapped up in a tackle. No, sorry, that's not Williams. That's Billy Jones. That's Williams. Comes back to Sheringham. He's down in the middle. Keep an eye on that, boys. The pole has got the footy at the moment because I can't see anything else. Over the top is Hutchison. I can see that as Speedy Deans picks it up. If he can hit a man, he does. Jared Young. 40 metres out, Jared Young, and telling everyone to settle. I don't know you can kick this far, Youngie. I reckon distance is beyond you, champ.
Hey, we watched him in the inner league, just kicking a few there from
distance.
distance.
Yeah, come on, Youngie. You know you're getting old.
And he was
his legs are getting tired.
At Simmons, he was kicking him, and then he was running to space to celebrate on his own. He was that happy with his work.
I nothing more than see him kick this goal and then just watch him celebrate.
Oh, he'll be happy with himself.
Prematurely.
The veteran from Grovedale. In he comes, Jared Young. It's gone left, it's gone right, it's sailed. No, it hasn't. It's been hit on the line. Told you didn't have the distance in you.
Should have been on today, Bill.
He's on the ball. So we brought back into play. It's just a short one. It found Baxter deep in the pocket. He's stuck right behind that pole at the moment.
I've got him. Baxter kicks it straight up the line of the pole. As he's got Abbott and Big Shorts, Vale. Stack gets on the end of it. Kicks it only as far as Delaney. Delaney's got Erskine on the outer side. He could have hit him on the outer side, but he's decided to go to Whitney, who's taken the mark. Man on the mark stands 50 out. That's Sheringham, who's recovered.
He'll go close from here.
He didn't struggle before when he had a shot. Before Dill.
Carried a fair ride, didn't he?
He did.
Beyond that left boot.
In he comes, Whitney. Could have gone up a couple more metres, but I don't think he needed to. Bang! Whitney gets his first. And that takes Grovedale to 5-5-35, I reckon. They trail, yep, 5-5-35. They trail Bell Park 6-7-43 on the Godding scoreboard.
That'd be just about winning if we had super goals.
That's not bad, Barnsey.
Really
That's really good
goal.
for you.
Don't look so surprised.
Been really good at the centre bounce too, Grovedale. I reckon Ryan Abbott getting his hands on the footy.
Yeah, last time they found a little bit of space there in numbers.
Erskine going off for a rest.
Jared Young and Speedy Dean's getting it out with a quick handballs and they're away. So
here we go. The umpire waiting for something. I'm not quite sure what he's looking at.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's waiting for either. Is he giving the Grovedale interchange player time to get down there and get in a position? That's what it looked like.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah.
So the Rucks do battle. Abbott got a good little ride, and then it sat in his lap, and he was tackled pretty quickly. Timmy Sheringham dived on top, and then Vale wanted to sit on his head as well. So it'll be thrown up again.
That'd be an eclipse of the sun. Vale sitting on your head. Vale comes
that's
up.
a bit harsh.
Vale smashes it forward over to Farrell. Oh, his handball's almost intercepted, but Rounds gets it on his boot. Bouncing ball. Gubbins, Couch. What can Couch do? He's got it at ground level. He's being tackled. Ball comes loose. Out to Speedy Deans. This kid's played a ripping game. Bouncing ball in front of Ford. It's dished off. Finishes up with Donahue. He'll hit someone. Laces out. Ball goes. Bit of an effort there from the young fella. Pipped your hands up. I reckon that's Billy Jones. Chips it across to his teammate in Wellington. Back to Billy Jones. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Gornsky. Then he manages to apply the tackle. Umpire's searching. Says, give it to me. We'll have a ball up.
Wouldn't have thought there'd be long left either. We've almost gone 29 minutes in this second term.
Ryan Abbott wanting to body again in the ruck contest.
Yeah, that's an interesting
ground.
decision. Look at Almost just given it. It got the ride and slapped it out of there. He gave it a good 5 metres, and then it's going to come back quickly, and the mark's taken by Benny Johnson on the half-back flank.
Who's only got 16 more to take.
Just keep writing them down, Milky. I'll be proven right by the end of the day, as always. He's just gone backwards to Timmy Sheringham. He's just going to switch the ball to Baxter. He's got Benstead. He's just desperately pleading for that sun to go away. He's just going to go short along the wing. He's got Farrell. Farrell in front of Waldron. He's just speared it now. He's called him, and he said, mate, you mark this one. He's commentating for us. Then Bryce just kicked it up the ground. He's looking for Couch. He wanted to get it out the back. He's then just going to keep working. Gubbins was there. Donahue as well. Ian Alley getting over the footy. Getting through there was Wright. Now it's back to Bright. He's just going to throw a right foot banana. No, it was smothered. Didn't go far. Now there's a free kick for too high going the way of... it looks like go the way of Grovedale.
Yep. Free kick to Wright. Lockie Wright gives it over to Buck Donahue. Donahue comes to the kicks commentary truck, that is. And it goes, I thought it was going to go over Benstead's head, but it didn't. And he stretches and takes a good mark. Goes into the hot spot. Centre half forward. Jack O'Brien has the jump. Doesn't take the mark. Roving it, as you'd expect. Speedy Deans wrapped up in a tackle. Gee whiz. Look at the hands of the Bell Park coaching crew over there.
Bit of YMCA on the outside.
That was brilliant. That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
I've got to deliver it.
Ball finishes up, and the same spot will have another ball up. Seriously, we're going to get that in the archives. That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
Cheers.
I thought they were pleading with us to get the microphone coverage better.
So it's thrown up. Rounds got it out the back there. He's kicked it forward, but well intercepted
Gubbins.
there by Gubbins. He's just going to switch it out wide. He was trying to get a teammate out there in 29, which is Jared Martin. Didn't go far and was smothered by a
Going to
couple
bounce
of
down the
players.
hill behind the nets there.
Yes, it'll roll away quickly. You had a first-hand view of that before.
Yeah, who's going to get that?
That may not come back.
Call for the fresh footy.
Yeah. They're all looking, see them all looking. But credit, you got to give credit where credit's due. When a bloke rips off a bit of a gag and it's quite funny, and that was good. Spinning ball comes back in.
I thought I'd been doing better than that.
Abbott, the kick forward into Couch direction, but I reckon he's taken a good mark there. Yep.
Yeah, no, I was going to say I think that's right. Was it taken?
Yeah, right. Goes to the pocket. Ooh, he's got his teammate there in Whitney, and the siren sounds for an entertaining second quarter, boys. You've got to say. In that quarter, Bell Park kicked 3 goals 2 to Grovedale's 5 goals 5. So we have game on
to Goddings.
just as well.